Today we visit an area in Coos County that really has it all, everything from dining to adventure to hospitality. So we're hopping around today from Jefferson to Lancaster and Whitefield to get a sense of all the different things that you can do. So you may remember Lancaster from season 1, where we stopped by one of the state's most beloved bakeries, the Polish Princess Bakery. We're going back to Main Street, and just across the street from there, we're gonna stop into a local coffee shop and then head over to one of their favorite breweries. In Jefferson, I'm headed to Muddy Paws dog sledding for an education and an adventure. A small town that has a ton of charm and boasts panoramic views of the presidential range, Jefferson should definitely be on your travel list. And there's no better way to end the day up here than to spend a night at one of Condé Nast Traveler's top 30 resorts in the Northeast. Enough talking, let's go.
Hi, I'm Kelly and this is Will, and we're at the Granite Grind at 70 Main Street, Lancaster, New Hampshire.
We do specialty coffee and a unique breakfast and lunch menu. We source and provide as much food locally as we can, and we customize it to the region that we're in.
We make all our breads here. Our sourdough is 21 years old, so been around a little while, and she's really good.
We're doing bread every day. Besides the sourdough, we have our rye and our multigrain bread. Everything is really popular and it's hard to keep up.
A former employee who was very artistic created our menu board and our espresso board. We jokingly call her the human laser printer, and she just took hours, literally hours, doing those boards, and we're very proud of them and proud of her and miss her. So the Granite Grind came about when we were still living in Vermont, the idea that we wanted a change and wanted to move to New Hampshire. I had my own catering company, so we kind of just took that and grew it into a brick and mortar, and this space was available, and obviously it's beautiful. So we seized the opportunity, and here we are.
So if you're traveling north into northern New Hampshire, please stop by the Granite Grind. We're located on Lancaster, New Hampshire, and Route 2 and 3. It's the intersection between the Great North Woods and the White Mountains. It's a great place.
Pam, thank you so much for joining me. Pam is up here with me in Lancaster. She's very familiar with this area. You run or work with an organization called New Hampshire Grand?
Yes.
And so you know a lot about this area.
Yeah, it's very vibrant. Lancaster is situated a little bit northwest of the White Mountains, even though they're all around us.
Yes, they are.
And then to the beginning of the Great North Woods, as we call it. We have a lot of open fields here and beautiful views. It's pretty spectacular.
The views are stunning.
Yeah. 2 rivers here in Lancaster.
Oh, wow.
So the Israel River and also the Connecticut River.
We went fly fishing on the Connecticut River in
awesome.
Pittsburgh in season 1.
Oh, okay, great.
So I know it well.
Sure,
yeah.
sure.
If there's one thing that you would say to someone who's maybe like, you know, why would I go up to that region? You know, what would you say?
I mean, the expansive space, the beauty, the natural beauty. Every corner you turn, you see something that's going to blow your mind. And the people who are here love you. They'll welcome you with open arms. You know, they know that if you're genuine, you're very much welcomed in the communities, and they love you.
That's nice to hear. And again, that's why we came back to this area. There was so much more to explore. And thank you so much for kind of giving me a local's perspective. I always love to get that. And now I'm gonna go do my adventure dog sledding.
Oh, good luck.
And we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, no, hey, it's dog sledding is great, and those presidential views will be amazing.
Yeah,
I hope you guys have the opportunity to see those today and enjoy.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, and welcome to our region, and maybe someday you might move up here or have a second home. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Off we go. This is funny. We're at the barking lot because we're at Muddy Paws up here in Jefferson, New Hampshire, and we're dog sledding today. And there's snow, and I'm so excited. So I'm gonna head in, and I'm also gonna learn a little bit about what they do because they are also a rescue organization for dogs. I love the whole thing, and I can't wait. How long have you been doing this?
Overall, about 13, 14 years.
Wow.
My dad's the owner of the kennel. So we started our business in 2006. First major rescue from Minnesota was in 2007. And we've been running dogs ever since. Omni Mount Wash, Mountain View Grand,
Oh, nice.
Boston Resort,
Oh,
Rocks
okay.
Estate.
Oh, so you do it here, but then you also do
We
it
used to do it at all the other places.
Yeah,
Then it just
okay.
got too dangerous, trying to load up 50 dogs, drive 20 miles over regardless of weather, too much liability at risk for us. So we're like, you know what? Let's run dogs here. Dogs are already home, dogs are happier, trails right here. And so we did. And we've been doing that for about the past 5 years now, and it's been bomb-proof.
Yeah.
So, to your left, my right is Miss Snow White. She's showing down her house. She's a sweetheart. Pictures only. To her left is Moo. She's already trying to terrorize people. Nothing personal, leave her alone. On the right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, big orange dude sitting nice and pretty. That's Teddy. Teddy's gonna take your pom-poms. Good luck. When you walk up to your dogs, it's really simple. You're gonna walk up to the front of the circle. Come here. I like to jump up, I like to give hugs, I like to give kisses. Pepper here's a sweetheart, she has piercing blue eyes. So with that being said, guys, the kennel is yours. Come up, pet any dog, love the dogs. While you guys are getting a few pictures of the dogs running around the kennel, I'm gonna get my sled set up, get my gear set up, and from there, we'll get ready to go. The next step is the fun aspect of hooking up dogs.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna go a little quick, it's gonna get really, really loud. Dogs are gonna get super jacked up, super excited. I'm gonna take the harness, I'm gonna throw it on the dog, I'm gonna hand the dog off to one of y'all. You guys are gonna walk the dog up to the line for me. The biggest concern you're gonna have is when we leave this kennel, it's gonna be a left-hand corner. As we go down the corner, we're gonna slide to the right. As we slide to the right, I'm gonna be like this, getting our balance set up, make sure we're good.
Okay.
Try not to fall off. If you fall off, I will laugh at you. She will laugh at you. And he's gonna get an amazing video.
Right! I tried to grab on.
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
All right, ready?
Well, Casey did warn me if I didn't hold on tight, I'd fall off, but I got right back up and continued with our adventure. I actually had so much more fun than I even could have expected. I really understood how the dogs work. Casey told me so much about their nonprofit organization, all while traveling through these beautiful trails with quite a vista, I must say. But like so many winter activities, we got cold, so we wanted to head back into town to the Copper Pig and warm up with some delicious food.
Hannaford supports women in a lot of different ways. The grocery business is just really dynamic. I mean, I've been fortunate over the years to have really strong female mentors and role models, and so I feel a lot of responsibility to continue to do the same thing for new female leaders The magic of Hannaford is really our legacy of having just really great people who are all committed to delivering on the best customer experience together. I really believe it's the longevity of that culture that's made us so successful.
This could be the moment we've been waiting for, the chance to feel alive. And I raise my hands to the sky, what a feeling, time to feel it. This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins.
I'm Michael Holland for Copper Pig Brewery in Lancaster, New Hampshire. We're a relatively new brew pub, opened about 3.5 years in the heart of Lancaster on the Israel River. Copper Pig Brewery was the brainchild of myself and my business partner, Daryl Bodner. About 5 years ago, we started storming the idea in my taps at my house in my kitchen in Guildhall, Vermont. We have a lot of parties and people would love the craft beer, thought we should do it for a living. So after about 5 years of we should do this for a living, we decided maybe we really should. We sourced out many places, finally settled on the old Lancaster National Bank here in Lancaster. Many of the items that we have in use in the brewery are reminiscent of the bank. The first one you notice is when you walk in, it's an old vault that we had to make into our main entrance. Other vaults are still in use that we've converted into a beer cooler. A lot of the old hardware, the gates from behind were from the safe deposit box. The beer bar was from the old check cashing area. So we did a lot of that, preserved as much as we can to keep the heritage what it feels for a nice warm feeling.
So how a beer is made here is starts with Mike's brilliant mind. He comes up with the recipe, what we're putting in it, and how much of that. We grind the grains. We have filtered water or distilled water that we add depending on the recipe. We start by doing a mash out of that. We add in hops, we add in a lot of love, and we get a great beer. The favorites are usually our Lars Double IPA, the Ice Jam Lager, which has a great story behind that one. A lot of our different rotationals. We have a maple bourbon stout on right now. That one's very popular. So they all seem to do well. We've also started doing hard ciders this year, and that's been very, very popular. So in February 2018, it was probably about 3-4 weeks before we were opening the Israel River, which flows right beside us, got an ice jam, and that's putting it mildly. It backed up, hit the top of the bridge, and it filled in our brewery, busted through all the windows with ice. So we took that experience, we got some pictures from it and came up with a good name for a beer, and everybody asked, what's the story behind Ice Jam Lager?
A lot of people are really surprised by our food items on our menu. I'm a chef by trade, so that came kind of naturally, especially with creating the beer recipes, but we try to incorporate beer where we can. We have the Polish Princess Bakery, makes pretzels for us. We made our house IPA beer cheese sauce to go with it. We've done some other ones, even porter floats with vanilla ice cream in the porter. People are surprised by that. We try to incorporate as much local as we can, so we try to keep up with that and different trends, and we're not pigeonholed to any one style of food. The chef in me came through with the beer, so knowing what hops and grains play off each other, creating recipes was very similar to cooking. A lot of grains we tried in the raw form to see how they tasted and what they produced and brought to the table. Some of them are really kind of straightforward. Others on their own, really not so good. Hops especially, trying to find out those and see how bitter they are on their own, very bitter. But it plays nice to know and come up with stuff that's outside the box sometimes. And we also keep 4 staple beers on that are a little bit of everything for everybody. And then we just do specials, whatever floats our boat, and hopefully the people enjoy. I live in Vermont, but I have my business here in Lancaster. It's much more hustle and bustle of Guildhall, which is really small across the river. But Lancaster had a really stronger community feel to it. Even through COVID at the beginning, the community really supported us. Even though we were doing to-goes only, they would leave tips for the waitresses and trying to really support as best they can. So it just felt more at home than a business. Here you go. Here's our house smoked pulled pork sliders with rolls from the Polish Princess Bakery. This is our crowd favorite. Hope
Yeah,
you
I
enjoy.
can see why. Thank you so
My
much.
pleasure.
Wow. So if you've ever gone skiing and you're like cold and you want to warm up, and coming to a place like this is exactly what I needed today. I didn't ski, but we dog sled and just being out in the winter, and I love this. This place is really, really great. I got the pulled pork sliders and then homemade barbecue sauce. Everything here is homemade, local, just really, really delicious. So I'm gonna dive in before we head over to the Mountain View Grand, where I'm gonna spend the night. I'm gonna learn more about what they have to offer as a resort, but yeah, I gotta eat this.
Morning. Hi, Patty. I won't lie to you. Each and every day I come to this park, I get an adrenaline rush. It's magical because you walk through our gates and you've escaped reality and you've come into a whole new world. For 68 years, everything that we do culminates to children walking into this park, hopping on the carousel and just going around and round with the biggest smiles that will not fade. That's all you need to keep you going. That's the energy that drives Santa's Village. My name is Christian Gaynor. I am a general manager of Santa's Village and third generation owner.
I'm Mike. This is my wife Elaine. We've been here at Santa's Village for 51 years. Well, actually Elaine's folks started it all.
One day we were driving by Route 2 here and we spotted a little deer that jumped out in front of our car. And I asked Dad if that was Santa's reindeer. And he thought for a moment and he said, yes, it was. And then he went home with that idea. He talked it over with my mom and they got impassioned by all of it. That passion was something that drove them to doing wonderful things.
The goal of Santa's Village can be described best in 4 words: to deliver pure joy, family style.
We're stewards of what my parents started. We've been gifted this awesome spot, and we just hope the culture continues. That what my parents started will continue for generations.
Hi, I'm Chris Masiello, and I'm CEO and President of Better Homes and Gardens, the Masiello Group. So we work with our clients at all different price points and all different housing needs. So whether it's the first-time couple or whether it's somebody that's looking to downsize from a larger house, we work with all different types of needs. And we understand what those needs are because as people are going through different stages in their lives, their needs change. And that's part of the focus we have on providing our agents with the tools and the resources so that they can spend more time with their clients and really kind of helping them, really kind of unpack what their needs are. So we're here to help you with your housing needs. Please give us a call. We're here to service you, and you can find us on our website. Thank you so much.
I recently headed back up to Gorham, New Hampshire to visit with our friends at Berlin City Auto Group, and I met up with Priscilla, who was delivering a car that day, and she let me tag along for a ride. All right, we are off on our adventure to deliver this sweet Bronco. Is this the first time you've driven this?
This is the first time I've driven the new Broncos, yes.
How long have you been delivering cars for Berlin City?
We've been doing this, actually, it was 10 years last week. My husband and I do it together, so we love being together.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
We've been married 54 years, so this gives us a chance to get out every day and
it's really nice.
Instead of sit on the couch and watch TV.
What's been one of your most memorable moments delivering cars?
Actually delivering a car to a young lady Christmas Eve.
Oh.
It was awesome. She was so excited. didn't even expect it.
That's really nice to be able to bring such joy to people's house.
Exactly.
Well, I hope that the person who receives this Bronco realizes how special of a driver they had, and hopefully they'll be more than thrilled with their new Bronco.
I'm sure they will be.
What's really important at Kennebunk Savings is our commitment to our community, and that takes a number of different forms. The two most prominent ones are our employees, who volunteer over 10,000 hours of their personal time each year. We also give 10% of our net earnings back to nonprofits every single year. So we started that program in 1994, and to date we've given back over $15 million. We love to help, we love being in New Hampshire. So how can we help you? And thanks for watching New Hampshire Life.
Welcome to Moms Jericho. My name is Junior, General Manager of Moms Jericho. Here at Moms, we basically tell everybody your adventure begins at Moms. We're located right on the trail system at both locations. We do rent snowmobiles. We do also offer side-by-side rentals in the spring and summer seasons. Pretty much you name it in the power sports industry, Moms carries it. So we've got a selection for just about anybody. So for all your power sports needs, come check us out at Moms. We got 3 locations here in New Hampshire, and the rest of us is spread out throughout New England. So come check us out.
Welcome to the Mountain View Grand Resort and Spa in Whitefield, New Hampshire, your New Hampshire home. We would welcome you to come and learn a little bit about who we are and our history, which people just love here. It started in 1865 with an ill-fated stagecoach ride. And if that doesn't pique your interest, we have a 30-minute video that you can watch that we play every day here at the resort. So you can learn a little bit more about how we came to be one of the last 4 of what was once 21 of the grand houses in New Hampshire, and actually we are the oldest. The views at the Mountain View Grand are spectacular. I think we probably have the best mountain vistas in all of the North Country, certainly in all of New Hampshire. From the veranda of our hotel, you can see 37 of the peaks of the White Mountain Range. From our backyard, you can see an additional 20. So 57 peaks you can see on a clear day. To the west, you can see Mount Washington, and to the east, you can see Cannon Mountain. The hotel has 141 rooms, and amazingly enough, with 13 different types of varying configurations, all the way from a standard room to our presidential suite.
Hi, I'm Olivia Ashby at the Tower Spa at the Mountain View Grand. We have massages, facials, manicures and pedicures, and salon services. We do have a classic mountain massage, which is our most popular massage, and it does incorporate a little bit of a lighter pressure, the Swedish massage, and a deeper pressure for the deep tissues. We customize it to your needs. The spa is located on the 4th floor of the Mountain View Grand, so you have amazing views no matter what window you look out of. We do have access to the main tower that is in the center of the hotel, and you can see into Franconia Notch and on 93 and over into Vermont as well.
The most popular activities here at the resort, definitely I would say axe throwing. That is the thing that people come here from all over for. They hear it from other guests, they see it on the website, they love to participate in it. A lot of times the adults that do it, they come and do it several times during their stay. We've even started an axe throwing competition for kids. It's all Velcro, but still something that they can mimic their parents with. It's a lot of fun. In the wintertime, we have a sledding hill, we have cross-country skiing, we do rentals for snowshoeing. We have an indoor pool as well as an outdoor pool for the summer. We have an ice skating rink. We're setting up broom ball and chicken bowling. Our amenities here, of course, are just for our guests. We like to pamper them and give them lots to do so they don't have to leave. They can stay here. Of course, probably my favorite would be the farm. We want everybody to come and visit with the sheep and the goats, Hank especially, the llamas, the alpacas, the rabbits, the chickens, and the ducks. Kids love it.
Well, the dining experience here at Mountain View Grand is composed basically of 2 restaurants.
We have our 1865 wine cellar, which we're in right now, and then the Harvest Tavern dining room upstairs. Some of the food that we offer at the Harvest Tavern are what we would say is tavern with a North Country flair to it, where we try and utilize some of the local ingredients, especially like local maple syrups and sausages and game that we can get locally sourced. Down here in the wine cellar, it's a little more eclectic. It tends to be, husbands and wives or groups or small family gatherings, and, they just take an interest in the food at a higher end and enjoy it with wine that they get paired with over 6,000 bottles when we're fully stocked, so it's quite a big wine cellar. Tonight we're featuring a filet mignon that we're doing with a Duchess potato with some grilled vegetables, and then we have a roast Statler chicken breast with a garlic cream sauce, which is also from the Harvest Tavern menu. Okay, what we have here for you is an assortment of our miniature pastries. We have some macaroons, cheesecake, mini creme brulees, and assorted truffles. And then this is the raspberry pavlova with a meringue fruit.
It's beautiful.
Bon appetit.
I didn't even want to eat this because it's so gorgeous. You can see here all the effort and the work that they put into it. This whole resort has just been a really wonderful experience. Everybody's been amazing, and it is a perfect end to a day. We've done so much up here, and I encourage you to follow our itinerary or come up and explore for yourself. It's definitely worth the trip. See you soon. Oh my gosh, this is another first for me. We're at Muddy Paws, and I'm gonna go snow sledding. Nope, no, it's not what it's called. It's not what it's called.
To get an understanding of all the things that you can do in these regions. Everything was so good! Except my words came out. All right.